On Thursday, Governor John Bel Edwards will be here at the David Raines Community Health Center to discuss the Medicaid expansion in Shreveport. This is where customers used to come and try different vape flavors for free. But new regulations have changed that. Since the flood, Susan's home has been stripped down to its studs and it looks like it's ready to be rebuilt. But Susan says that she has no plans to do so. Vaping is one of the latest trends. Supporters say that it is a safer alternative to smoking. But Bear Owns Vapor Co. owner Tracy Martin says a new FDA policy could send the industry up in smoke. This is where customers used to come and try different vape flavors for free. But new regulations have changed that.
Well, the regulations that went in this week will affect us to where we have to charge for people to try our flavors. We're no longer allowed to give free samples.
So while the vape sellers will no longer be able to provide free samples, Martin says he will provide an inexpensive membership instead.
We will no longer be able to do that without purchasing a membership card, which is $1 for a year.
The new regulations prohibit vape sellers from handling the device once they are sold to the customer. So if it breaks,
say you needed something on a fix, we can no longer do that.
And when it comes to their sales pitch,
what it says is that we cannot advertise or state that e-cigarettes are, quote, healthier than traditional tobacco cigarettes.
Views about whether these regulations are necessary or not will vary depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I'm for regulation. I hear a lot of people say that they don't think that regulation is good, but I think without regulations, things will be a lot much worse than what they are.
The effects aren't known as well as the tobacco use, so jury's still out.
Regardless of whether who does or doesn't like it, these regulations are here to stay, at least for now, leaving the pressure on vaping companies to stay in business. Corey Howard, KSLA News 12.
That was our first house. That's our only house we've ever owned, but it's flooded 3 times, and I don't think I could ever feel safe there.
Susan Outlet is a victim of a devastating flood that struck Shreveport nearly 5 months ago. The flood forced Outlet and her family to pack up their bags and find a new home. And she's not the only one. Since the flood, Susan's home has been stripped down to its studs and it looks like it's ready to be rebuilt. But Susan says that she has no plans to do so. Residents of the Tall Timber area hope to cash in on their homes through the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA. Outlet and her neighbors hope that FEMA will buy these houses from their neighborhood and lift the burden off their hands.
Because we've already lost everything we own, and this is our only way to potentially recoup anything, is to be able to get out of that property. Our mortgage company literally said, oh, we're sorry, we have no program for that. We have to continue to pay our mortgage.
Outlet still pays a mortgage for a house that is no longer livable, and it could remain that way for a while. She hopes to have a resolution by October. Corey Howard, KSLA News 12.
Father God, we ask that you would bless the grieving families, oh God, that are here on today, oh God.
Those are the prayers of concerned citizens in the New Orleans community. Citizens marched today in response to this year's rising number of homicides that some experts believe could reach 190 by the end of the year. At this rate, New Orleans will shatter its previous homicide total of 150 in 2014 and 156 in 2013. The march, titled A Mother's Cry, put the city on notice that members of the community are tired of the violence. Instead of killing each other, these mothers say we need to learn to love one another.
Let them know, brother, look, you love. You understand where I'm coming from? You don't know what they may be going through at their house.
Supporters of the march believe that if they remain united and continue to promote peace, then they will be able to take back their streets.
We the power. It's been had. It's Algiers. Take it back. Take it back.
So I feel like together, if we just take the reins and we show these children that we do care and it's not about violence, and we can encourage them to put the weapons down, will affect change.
These individuals hope that they will not ever have to make this march again. But if they do, next time, it won't be the streets that they're marching in.
The next month I plan on doing City Hall, baby.
Corey Howard, KSLA News 12.